Christ the Redeemer, Corcovado Mountain, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Christ the Redeemer is an Art Deco statue of Jesus Christ in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The Corcovado train is a rack railway in Rio de Janeiro from Casumvelho to the Corcovado Mountain at an altitude of 710 meters. The nearest major airport is Rio de Janeiro Galeão International Airport. The statue of Christ the Redeemer is probably one of the most recognized images of Brazil. Construction began in 1922 and took 9 years to complete. It was completed in 1931 and stands 30 meters tall, its horizontally outstretched arms spanning 28 meters. The monument weighs over 1,400 tons. The statue was not sculpted in Brazil, it was instead sculpted in France by a sculptor whose name was Paul Landowski. The pieces of the statue were then shipped over to Brazil, taken up to the top of the mountain by train and assembled. The statue, when completed, became the largest Art Deco monument in the world. The money to build Christ the Redeemer came from Brazil's Catholic community. The stones that were used to build Christ the Redeemer came from Sweden. The materials used to build Christ the Redeemer were reinforced concrete and soapstone. It was a pretty expensive venture and thus was incurred $250,000, which is equal to $3.2 million of today. Christ's right arm points to South Rio de Janeiro and the left arm points to North Rio de Janeiro. The statue is meant to show that Christ loves all and will embrace all that come to him. Christ the Redeemer was named one of the 7 wonders of the world in July 2007. Overlooking the city, it probably has one of the best views that can be found of Rio. Wind and rain have worn away at the statue's stone tiles, necessitating numerous restorations over the years. Christ the Redeemer is also a frequent target of lightning strikes. Visitors need to climb 220 steps in order to reach the statue. However, elevators and escalators now exist. It is possible to climb up to its head and arms, but it is only used for maintenance and is closed to the public. Christ the Redeemer is also an important tourist destination, with 600,000 visitors a year.